All right, we are back for a short break. Time for Zion. Let's get rid of this corruption. Oh yeah, that feels good. All right, what's out here? Yeah, makeshift flight units are what, 8 support, which is top tier now, but 55 speed. They're definitely pretty interesting. Another fusion compressor. I don't think we need 2 of those though. A flight unit that thinks it's hover. Yeah, that is a funny way to look at it. Is that phasing AFG? Interesting. This is more damage than the Falx. It has less delay. I think I'm supposed to take that. Much as I was enjoying the Falx. Phasing Saber is too good for its rating. What is it? Rating 6? I don't know how stuff compares, but Phasing Saber, it's not uncommon to find one around this part of the game. And yeah, they're pretty good. You end up using them for a while. That's a funny log. Ooh, we know where quarantine is. -2. That means S7 is guaranteed on -2 as well. Most excellent. What is this one? Oh, here's the Deep Caves codes. Are we going to the Deep Caves? I didn't consider that. Hey, what up, Sockfish? There's a lot of stuff that is getting tested. Storage got overhauled. The overweight system got overhauled. Flight units and hover units have reduced support across the board. There's this cool search feature. We can look up any item on the map. Which is pretty cool. Yep, flight unit energy got cut in half, although I'm playing on the build prior to that, so we have the original energy numbers. Oh, you read the post, okay. I mean, we're playing flight builds right now. What's up, Imprinter? Sorry, but I love terminals too much to talk to you. Yep, hover energy costs got similarly reduced. That is correct. Data miner was last floor, huh? I don't think we're gonna get value out of those. Factory zone layouts, that's okay. Where did this crazy hackware come from? The Ghost Bear and the Quantum Router came from Data Miner, and then I fabbed the rest. Could there be something up here? Pretty uneventful Zion. Guess I'll grab that. Oh, deep caves. I mean, I don't want to use Metafield this run because I feel like it kind of, I don't know. It's like too good. I feel like it's not an accurate representation of like the flight changes if I'm using stuff like Metafield. I'm definitely not using the Golem util. It's like way too strong. We could go there and get like weapon casings and biowells. But I'm not going to carry weapon casings right now. I would carry like at least one biowell. I think we skipped deep caves. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily have to use Metafield right away. It would be quite OP by the end of the game though. Definitely worth carrying around. We're not really relying on speed alone to stealth things. Okay, I think we just leave Zion. I don't see anything useful here. Oh yeah, the golem thing, the suspension frame is, yeah, silly is a good way to put it. It's like, that just ain't right. We don't need to use that. Alright. No more matter for us to grab either. Let's just go, I guess. What do I ditch here? So I can equip the phasing saber. I guess I put on the smart bomb launcher. Oh, it's the same weight. Am I going to carry the phasing AFG till research? Because that's probably when it becomes valuable. It could be quite nice in research. What's phasing AFG? It pulls items towards you. And they lose like 10 integrity per tile they move, and it can go through walls. So you pull it out through the... You can pull alien artifacts out of their shells without researchers caring in research branches, which is really good. How'd you get the phasing AFG? You get it in Zion. There's a tinker over here that gives it to you. It's like the mobile refinery or the bomb factory. Considering dropping the phasing AFG though, just so I can be not overweight when I enter this map. I really need a either more support or a 3-mass weapon again. I have not played Infra Arcana, but it's been towards the top of my list of games to check out for a while. I could ditch my backup sensors or one of my arrays. I'm not comfortable enough to drop my power even at 6 integrity. Alright. If we're fabbing, I think we're gonna quickly drop the AFG for fab stuff anyways. So let's get rid of that. Even if it's like, oh, it looks okay compared to my other items now, it's gonna quickly get overtaken next floor. Let's do this. Alright, where are we? Top left. I'm able to use it to snag exile item. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good use for it. I don't know. I don't really want to deal with caves right now. I probably would have wanted to kill Imprinter and Zion instead of going into caves with it, which means I probably need to do some smart bombing, and I don't even know if I had enough matter for that. But also, I don't think I wanted to spend a lot of time there. This run is taking quite a while. What are the stats on this again? 31, 35. Oh yeah, trap records again. Excellent. Alright, sorry guys, but I need your matter. God, the phasing saber sounds so cool and has such a cool animation. This guy may have just come out of the exit. Well, that's a little bit inwards, probably not. Do I fight swarmers right now? What do you think this looks like? Oh yeah, they're gonna be able to see me from here. It's gonna be hard to hit them without blowing my cover. Probably want to do something like this. Beautiful. Wait, is there a behemoth guarding the exit? Say it ain't so. Oh, I was wondering if he'd be able to see me from there. He obviously has shorter vision. I thought it was kind of unlikely that it connected, but it wasn't like a non-zero chance at all. Sweet. All right, what do we evolve here? I feel like 2 utilities feels pretty good. Are we gonna want to put on high cap here soon? What's my inventory look like next floor for fabbing? Like, how many free slots do I realistically have? And what do we have next? This is -5. So the base item rating is 6. So we get up 7, 8. Rating 8/7 prototype at a level 3 terminal. So what we fab on this floor is plasma lances. And we try to fab like 4 plasma lances. Like ideally we end up carrying like 4 plasma lances on this floor when we're done. So we would have 2 extra slots after we equip this hackware. I can probably get by with 1 less array, but it's a little risky. So that'd be 4 slots right there, but then we have nothing else. I feel like we do want to get more storage somehow. Plasma Lance would replace my phasing saber. So that's 1 slot as well. I think if we get more propulsion, which we would need for more storage, that we end up needing more power. Actually, can we get mini fusion reactors here? I think we can. What rating are those again? They are... Okay, we can get mini fusion reactor on this floor too. So, alright. We gotta do some maths here. Let's think about this for a second. Alright. This is old hat. So, what is a mini fusion reactor's mass? Is it like 7 or something? I gotta look that up. Let me ask the Cogminder real quick. It is 7? Okay. So, mini fusion reactor. Do it like this. Mass, high cap storage. You don't like the Comic Sans? It's not to love. What else do we want? What is a Plasma Lance's mass? I think those are 4 as well, aren't they? Oh, they're mass 3, okay. Wingdings. You know what I do have, which is pretty cool? Cogmind font. Like, check this out, actually. All right. It's a little smaller, isn't it? All right. I'll settle. I'll allow this. Green needs to be a shade darker. I don't know. I'm not familiar enough with paint. Custom colors. Like, use this. There we go. Perfect. Oh, you're right. High cap is 40. Okay. Oh, shoot. What is this? There we go. 3 mass Plasma Lance. 1 mass experimental sensor. Right? That's all we need equipped, actually. Although this really needs to be 3 mass. / light armor. That's it, right? Total is 53 mass. So if we're looking at how much prop we need for that, we're not going to get it out of 4 slots. Because that's over 10 per slot. Probably not getting that out of 5 slots. Because 5 slots we would need just over 10 per slot, which also isn't possible. But, so say we had 6 slots. You can technically get up to 8 mass per slot. Which would be what? 48? Yeah, we're not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. That's a shame. Are you talking about what we convert to from this? We already have Plasma Lances. What else do you need? Flight and Plasma Lances. That's all we need. Let's see it. I mean, what else are we gonna do? Flight and plasma lances is all you needed before, really. I'm trying to think of how we want to evolve now. We probably want high cap at some point, right? So if we, maybe on the following floor, if we want field prop arrays, do I start evolving like one prop slot now to prepare for it? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, Sherlock Cat. Plasma Lance stack plus melee utils. You guys are hilarious. God, it's really hard to fit high cap storage, huh? No stack is ruining us. Honestly, we'd probably be able to go without the mini fusion reactor on the current test build, where all the energy needs got cut down. We could probably use a micro fission core instead of a mini fusion reactor. And be pretty close to neutral with 3 arrays. That would buy us... What is a micro fission core? That's like 6 mass, right? Five mass. So what if we do... And then don't use the plasma lance. When we need armor. That saves us 8 mass. Which brings us down to 45 mass. It's a bit sketchy. We lose 1 slot by having to store a plasma lance, but we gain 4 or 5 total from the high cap storage for net. We need to spreadsheet this? You think so? Are you trying to figure out the speed? I mean, we're not going to be slower than we are now. I'm talking about the next floor. We're going to have more than 6 slots endgame. We're going to have at least 8 slots endgame. That would be even more comical. We can use a spreadsheet next time. So, do I want to roll with the micro fission core and no lance for when light armor is on? And can I wear the lance normally? We'd be at 46 with the lance and no light armor, so yes, I could. This is a fab build. Do you really need high cap storage? Kinda. I mean, we're already like running out of slots. So where are we gonna put stuff that we fab? What does my transmission jammer weigh? It's only 1 mass? Alright, that's cool. I'm tempted to do this. Don't carry backups? You're carrying less useless, or you're carrying useless items like armor and even more hackware? Well, we're about to attach this hackware. The hackware is going away. We definitely want backup engines, and we can get rid of 1 backup field prop array, I think. So how much inventory can we cut out right now? 2 from the flight unit. I could probably ditch fusion compressor for now. I could potentially ditch backup sensors, but it's sketchy. Transjammer stays. I think light armor stays. And I just have a plasma cannon, which I need for digging, and a phasing saber, which I... Do I get rid of the phasing saber? Do we just go with no melee and just dig with the cannon? Maybe that's the greed play. So I can get rid of... One... 2, 3, 4... 5, 6 slots, and then either the backup power or the fusion compressor, probably. Well, ideally we don't fight progs. We could plasma cannon them, but I would need to upgrade or repair this, and it's going to make us overheat. Yeah, I'm already looking at ditching the field prop array. All right, so we don't use high cap on the next floor. So we're just going to evolve like util slots. But then do I want to upgrade to high cap on a floor after that? At some point we're going to need like more room. I'm going to add like 4 plasma lances to my inventory next floor. Although with the support nerfs on flight, I probably need more propulsion slots. Where do I take those slots out of like a normal endgame build? Do I go with 3 plasma lances at the endgame instead of 4? Probably. Although I love using 4 melee weapons on flight. That might be too slot intensive and a little unnecessary. You guys don't like transmission jammers? They're so good when a watcher has you pinned at a dead end. I'm not dropping the transmission jammer. And we can ditch the sensors, but it's a really greedy play. We'll find more. I mean, we just swap them out when we find them. Like, the next floor is where we actually need them. Alright, well, I think we can just do 2 utility on this floor, regardless. And then, if we need to, 2 prop on the following floor. And then we make it work without power on the next floor. On that floor. That would be -4 already, so we could evolve power going to -3. Is it flight if you go O times 9? Probably not. If you have 3 plasma lances, can you not stick it on a floor and function like a tripod? Not yet. You do 2 util, you probably need to go prop for the rest of the game. Dude, 12 prop flight is not mandatory, dude. There's no way I'm going prop for the next 4 floors, or the last 4 floors. We go 2 util here, and then we have 1, 2, 3. We get 8 more slots for the rest of the game. We got a lot to play with. So it probably ends up looking something like 4 prop slots, 2 more utility slots, a power slot, and a weapon slot. But yeah, I think we just go hackware here, and I think we do put off the high cap consideration for at least another floor. So onwards we go. Dude, CE would be great. Or 2 utility, did I say prop? I just feel like we do want to go high cap at some point. At least temporarily. I'm sorry, we do have paint up, thank you. I thought you guys wanted to appreciate that paint a little bit more. But we will switch back. If you get the slot rearrangement AA, what would we rearrange? We probably won't need to rearrange much. Unless I end up getting like a bunch of free energy in S7, like you can happen. Maybe I'll pull back on a power slot or something. All right, well we got slots. I guess I don't need to equip hackware yet. There's an operator right there, which means there's a terminal right there. Zero power flight? I've done it. I have totally done that before. Leaving my engine turned off in A0. How do I get away from this operator so I can sneak around to his terminal? Where are we on the map? Bottom left. Dude, I'm walled in by this operator. Maybe he'll go into this room. One wheel build. I don't know how wheels are gonna work. The new overweight mechanics, like, don't work at all with the current wheel mechanics. Although one prop anything works really well right now. Oh, hey, look, a great time to use a transmission jammer. Good thing I have that utility. Dude, a security level 3 terminal already? Terminal index? I want to use this for hacks. I'd like to get a botnet up before I try hacking this, though. I want to pull schematics. I think we can find another nearby. Fabricator. Alright, I'm not seeing any terminals. There's another advanced hacking suite. Give me that. I don't think it's gonna be hard to explain to new players how prop works, but you're never going to know what your support's going to be, or your speed is going to be in any situation where you're overweight until you just, like, try it. So it's going to be kind of mysterious unless you have a lot of experience with the system, and new players will never understand what their support's going to be. There's a huge storage unit. When do you think we can upgrade to that? Alright, I think we're just going to use this thing. Well, do I need to? We can find Babs still. Or terminals, I should say. Is that a chute? Heck yeah, we got chutes already. I can't believe you guys don't like transmission jammers. You guys are crazy. This floor would already be so annoying without transmission jammers. Who doesn't like transmission jammers? ZXC and MTF were telling me that the transmission jammer wasn't worth keeping in my inventory. I was fine with the regular one, too. I can't wait until I get a lance again so I can actually kill these bots without chasing them forever. It's the next worst item. Oh. We're just complimenting how stacked my inventory was then? So I will accept that. Yeah, there's not a fabric or a terminal to be found. It's kind of crazy, huh? Oh, what layouts did we get? There's a terminal. Nothing too interesting and no exits. Phasing Saber has -10 targeting. Nope, targeting's neutral. Alright, well I don't want to come back to this corner of the map. So we're just going to slap on some hacking suites. Why do I have an inactive hacking suite? What does this mean? Oh, that's my inventory? That's so confusing. Alright. Well, that's everything I wanted from Security Level 3 terminals this def. Time to fab stuff. Improve fusion compressor. That is... Well, actually, I do want to pull Impulse Thruster Array here as well. And you're right, Improved Fusion Compressor is at this depth as well. Those are all good pulls, but those are the two things I actually want to fab on this floor, no question, if I can. So I'm really happy to get those out of the way immediately. But you're right, there are a few more things that I would love to have the schematics of. Those are just like my priorities. All right. So I guess we leave this corner, find another terminal, and start fabbing, and then get off this floor. This should be a quick one, actually. More chutes up here. Oh, chutes over here too. Man, every time I I say or hear quick one, I think of Game of Thrones. There's a scene in season 1 when what's his name? The original king, Robert Baratheon. They're talking about their first kills in war. And he's talking to someone, and I forget what the guy says the death is, but he's like, "Oh, quick one." It is excellent. I don't know why I think about that every time. It's a shame that guy was only in there for 1 season, because he had some great lines. Hey, we got a terminal. We actually want index terminals. I think we can greed out on index machines here. Got a botnet. I don't need traps because I have a operator ally. Do I pull micro fission core now that I have the mini fusion reactor? I'm not gonna need it at all on this def. I guess I pulled out a level 1 terminal if I need it later. On the next def. So that's fine. Actually, wait. I can't support a mini fusion reactor yet. I don't need one yet though either, so I guess that's not a big deal. What we got in haulers? Advanced ECM is okay, but with the new alert mechanics for stealth builds and with our inventory capacity, I think we're going to try and play with that one. Normally I would carry one of those through most of the game. Nothing here strikes my fancy too much. I do like the terrain scan processor, but I'm not going to go hunting haulers for that. Just got offered combat linear grabjet fab on -5. Not bad. I think I got... Is that the one that DM gives you? I got a good one from DM already. What do you think about ECM causing alert game not to happen? That's interesting. That might be good. I was thinking about how it's funny that it just makes you gain alert faster. Or maybe you could like cut it in half, but not make it like immune. Don't I have a tracking Trojan on this? Why can't I see that sentry? Alright, he's going back now. I guess the range on this one is pretty short. Alright, it's about time to start fabbing. Sentry successfully evaded. I need to kill that watcher. Biggest side effect of the no-stack storage is that there is no reason to pick up commonplace items that have niche use, like the hype coil gun. Yeah, that's one category of inventory that I think of inventory in a few different like uses, and you have backups and like additional integrity for your build. You have niche items like that, which is things like component analysis suites and even transmission jammers for like other builds, stuff like that. Then you can have, I look at some items as tools for like specific problems later in the game, like maybe a cooled thermal cannon for opening doors and stuff. And yeah, you can still do all that stuff, like ZXC says, but it just depends what you're prioritizing your inventory for. Dude, gladiator fabs? Eh? Dude, we're capped at 15% on this. I love it. Only 46 turns to fab. This is heckin' beautiful. Oh yeah, I normally don't carry hype guns on my flight builds. Like this one's probably gonna get dropped immediately, but I had the storage space for it and it does have some mild use. But like the only thing I'm really going to use it for is to pull a sentry off of a staircase, which we're going to shoot on this map, so we're not even going to see that for quite a while. Out of here, dude. Later, programmers. One more? Insufficient matter. Barely. What else can I build for 200 matter? Is that enough for a mini fusion reactor? Probably not. No. The matter, I think, is all usually based on the rating, so they're the same rating. It might be enough for the impulse thruster array. Oh, did I not actually get that? I guess I didn't pull that yet. I could build like backup sensors or something. I think we wait to see if we get a refill. Yeah, you know, let's just build sensors and get off the floor. Upgrade our backup. I think that's a noble pursuit. Oh, we're 5 matter short. Okay. Let's take our plasma lances and go then. Yeah, here goes the hype coil gun. Yeah, we're gonna skewer this guy with the plasma lance for sure. Give me that core % chance. I mean, the hype weapons or any penetrating weapon, all it really does is give you a chance of... It uses an inventory slot to allow you to for 8 slots of improved thruster arrays, while 8 slots of improved or plain Q thrusters is 40 base speed minus 3 mod times 5. Which is 25 speed. 36 to 25 is significant. Yeah, it's definitely much more energy cost. Because where's the impulse thruster array? These have the same upkeep and energy use, but you have half as many of them. So yeah, it basically is double the energy cost. A little less than double because they're slower too, and being faster uses more energy. I think a mix of impulse thruster arrays and Q thrusters is probably pretty damn good. And what's the coverage here? These are actually lower coverage than 2 Q thrusters. The coverage on the Q thrusters is what kills them. That's really interesting though. But improved Q thrusters, it can be hard to fab a lot of them late game, depending on what you need still and how the maps are and everything. Like even when I was using like 6 or 7 slots, it didn't always really feel guaranteed to even get that many impulse improved Q thrusters every run. And you can't repair them, which sucks. Like you almost don't even want to use them until like really late game. That is really intriguing. I like the Q thruster is probably worth fabbing at times. With that in mind, I'm tempted to pick this up and scan it. Dude, we got Warlord again. I don't not like this Crusher layout. You're coming this way, dude? Alright. Can we pull you down? Dude, this is ugly. I'll get around these guys. Okay, we can work with this. How do I get down to Warlord? Oh, this continues down. We should free them. Oh, come on, dudes. Don't act like you don't know I'm here. Go. I don't know if Warlord's gonna survive this, actually. This may have been a bad idea. They just have to kill one more, and we'll be good. Get the guy on the right. Okay, this demo is not going to attack with all of his allies nearby. Alright, can I get out of here before we get EMP'd again? How'd the demo get over there? He lost his weapon by getting crushed, and he ran to the right. Anti-missile system. Uh-oh. Dude, we're gonna get double EMP'd. Oh, we made it. I was concerned about how much time we were spending there. Oh, let's get out of here. 5% corruption is much better than where we were last time. I can't believe Q thrusters are okay now. This is like blowing my mind. They were so bad before. Do plagues use Q thrusters or whatever the high tier swarmer is? They do, don't they? Yeah, I think they do. Dude, those guys show up on -2. You could probably farm a bunch of Q thrusters on -2 as well if you wanted to do that. I think a mix of Q thrusters and impulse thruster arrays is a really easy setup to get, and it's probably pretty strong. And actually, once we do have the energy flight buff that's already on the test branch, but that is not the version I'm playing, Q thrusters are probably the way to go, like, every time. Oh, Plague uses Xenons? Okay. For some reason I thought something used Q thrusters. They're pretty dang common. Thanks for the confirmation. Alright, let's locate traps. Trojan track. Index machines. Trojan operators. Trojan botnet. Let me see these hauler manifests actually. Or biomech wings. Don't see anything I care about. Oh, you know what we can start pulling is mass support utils, which we're probably going to want by the end game. We're basically going to want dim mans though, right? Which are 9p. Quantum shading machines are 8p. Which are pretty good as well. And otherwise we could get inertial stasis machine on this level if we wanted, which is 16 support minus 10 energy. Huh. Maybe that's how I put on high cap storage. We could handle that minus 10 energy with a mini fusion reactor. Oh my god. Do we need to go back to MS Paint? This changes everything. Who needs prop slots when you have utilities? That is very interesting. Alright, alright, what do we have on this floor? Did I grab exits yet? I didn't mean to leave this terminal. Alright, caves and caves. Where are fabricators? They're actually all on the left side of the map. There's one here. There's two right there. Oh, this is a great fab spot if those are both unguarded. Okay. What do we want to fab on this floor? We don't have much to fab, really? Unless I go 4 Q thrusters right now. And a mini fusion reactor. Oh my god, are we going Q thruster build? I think we are. I can scanalyze it right here. Dude, I never thought I'd see the day where I'm rocking Q thrusters. I'm in dangerous territory with my sensors right now. That was a bit of a mistake. Oh, well, welcome, Alterview. New to the game, just watching from the couch. Oh man, I love watching Twitch from my couch. It was an excellent experience. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying it. Me and a lot of people in the chat are definitely major fans of the game. A lot of us have like hundreds and hundreds of hours in the game. So if you have any questions or about anything that we're doing, or any just general stuff that you've had come up, feel free to ask as well. I'll go ahead and repair this light armor real quick. Upgrade that Q thruster. So here's one exit. And yeah, Alter, we're currently playing a flight stealth hacking build, and we're using fabricators to fab a lot of nice parts that we're eventually going to transition late game into like a flight melee build. Hey, what up? Too many loot boxes? It's like I haven't seen you in a while. Glad to have you here. Ambush trap. Do not like. Alright, well we have the Q thruster schematic. I never thought I'd be kind of excited about that. This is wild. Ooh, there could be ambush traps here. It's a little dangerous. You know what we're missing here is a botnet. I was looking at the stats of Hover and Cogmind earlier today and kind of surprised that gyroconnects are a bit better with the changes. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder what they look like now. Although they were kind of built around potentially being overweight. But yeah, I guess the difference between their base support and like other things is probably a lot closer, right? And they were pretty sweet to begin with. Or if their support's better, then their coverage is pretty awesome, I should say. This little baby terminal. No traps. You'd love to hear that. We're kind of cruising along now, aren't we? The first few floors are really like the most crucial with this kind of build, and that's why it definitely took us a while. And also, we were hanging out and chatting and just having a grand old time. But this we are definitely just cruising along. Now that we can hack like crazy and we got our flight going pretty well. Oh man, this floor is looking dangerous, huh? I don't like any of that. Let's go back this way. What are these broken bots doing? Being all broken. Is this a better digging tool, finally? It is. Another beat up cannon. Ooh, there's a lot of green bots up here. gotta deal with that animation all the time now. Dude, that machine might have screwed up my transmission jammer. This is sec level 2. Which is rating 7 parts. Actually, not much we want from this. How about advanced focal shield? You know, I should put a tracking Trojan on here while I'm here. Locate traps. Let's do that stuff first. Advanced actuator array is actually pretty good here too. It's 16% versus 20 on the experimental, which is good enough for endgame in my opinion. You get the slight impression that we've been getting more new players in the last few days or weeks. You know, I think someone, maybe Danny, pointed that out recently. I mean, because Roddy said it was normal. I don't know, but there have been a lot of people, it felt like, in the Discord and pop into some of these streams and stuff. More than usual, so... I don't know. There was that... Didn't some big streamer, or like YouTuber, do a Cogmind vid recently that gave him a bump? No, I'm thinking about, I think when Seth did that Caves of Cud video, Cogmind got a bump. That was a while ago. And I think I'm thinking of Golden Crown Hotel got played by Splattercat recently. And I know it got a bump in sales from that too. I don't know. It's definitely great to have new people around. Cogmind has, without a doubt, one of the best roguelike communities. You know I should pull from here as well? Let's get some experimental terrain scan stuff. Ooh, revoked. That hasn't happened to us in a while. You search YouTube for Cogmind, only my vids and Kazrati's pop up. Yeah, I think I was mixing... There's a microfission core right there. I should actually grab that, I didn't even see that. I think I was mixing up the Caves of Cud one that was a little while ago that should get a bump, and then also the Golden Crown Hotel one that got a bump for them. Alright, so let's ditch this backup power. Put on this backup power and pick up the microfission core. Alrighty, these are our ideal fabs, right? Another sec level 3. What all was I trying to pull from these now? Improve fusion compressor. Let's do impulse thruster array. Oh no, we're already locked out. I can't do anything here. Duh. Ooh, that's a good locate traps. Alright, I'm gonna keep this one up. So we have nothing left to do but fab and leave. God, swarmers? I can probably just use a single fab and get out of here. Wouldn't mind scandalizing that prototype device as well. All the scandalizers are like not where I want to go. What mass is this thing? Can we figure this out? 5 mass. I'm throwing this on the Cogminder real quick. Although I'm not throwing it up on stream because it should be quick. It could be advanced particle accelerator, experimental actuator array. The stuff is very unlikely because it's high. Those are both 9p rating, which I don't even know if that can spawn here. The base rating for this def is 6. We're probably not going to see higher than like a rating 7 prototype, I think. So it's probably to be more likely precision energy filter, matter filter. It could be an improved fusion compressor, interestingly enough. Maybe we should try to scandalize that. God, I'd want to go like all the way back to this one probably. They're so far away. Maybe I try to get down here. Doesn't look too unreasonable, honestly. Oh, this fab is clear now. So we can take out this watcher real quick. Oh shoot, that other one's like in the perfect range to alert the hunter. I wonder if he did. Advanced power armor prefab? Well, that's not a bad thing to start carrying. Advanced powered armor is heavy though. We probably want experimental and then normal powered armor, right? Yeah, or like heavy regen over that. That weighs 15, I think. I actually don't think we want advanced powered armor. This is a sec level 3. We're gonna go ahead and put the report charge on here. I don't think we're gonna do a lot of fabbing on this one. Well, if we did, it would be quick. Alright, we can probably sneak down there through these rooms. What's this hunter doing? Oh, he is tracking me because of the watcher. Dude, I knew it. It's a little annoying because he can shoot through walls. I'm not going to try to get to this scandalizer while being chased by a hunter. Let's just get out of here. Oh, there's a freaking sentry there. Noted. Dude, where is your terminal? Must be this one, huh? In that case... Uh-oh, I'm being shot at. Can I not be shot at, please? Did Seth mention Cogmind in the Caves of Cud review? No, but Cogmind is like always right next to Caves of Cud as like a related game. So there was a little bump for Cogmind just from a bunch of people checking out Caves of Cud. Oh nice, the hunter forgot about us. Once they stopped tracking you, they released their drone. Although he's gonna keep coming to this part of the map, which is a little annoying. This is the last place he knew about me. So he's gonna just respot me, which is annoying. I don't have a good way to get out of here. That drone's gonna come in at any second. Damn it. I was afraid of that. Uh-oh. Do I risk a cave in here? YOLO. I don't know if that was worth it or not. But I do have backups for like everything I have on. I think it'd be quite rare that we'd be punished too much for a cave-in. Same genre, same era, basically the same price point. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they are quite different games in general. A lot of overlap in players, though. Yeah, Caves of Cud is really cool in its own right, for sure. So when are we expecting a reload on Matter for these fabs? We entered the floor around... $23.30. Oh, actually, like, right now. In, like, 10 to 15 turns. Ain't that something? There's a hunter chasing me, though, which is annoying. If I shake the hunter first, I might have to wait for another, like, 100 turns or something. Or 500 turns. Why'd he spot me again? He already... I don't know. Interesting. Alright, we need to lose this hunter. Oh god, that is a bad situation. I should have turned this off while I was moving, actually. We weren't really jamming anything. Although, since I had the transmission jammer on, I think only one swarmer might have seen me. Did I leave this on and kill the swarmer? Nope, all of them saw me. Or they do now. Did all three of these guys actually see me through this corridor? It's kind of whack. Jeez. God, no energy is so... this is like a bad time to have to fight a bunch of stuff. And I'm getting shot at by a hunter. Oh my god, there's more swarmers. Whoa, why are there so many swarmers? Well, like I said, pretty much everything I have on is replaceable in one way or another, but this is not how I would have liked to potentially lose any of it. Like, this is a dumb way to lose items. The cave-in risk was okay. Oh my god, the hunter. We gotta get away from that hunter. This is terrible. Oh yeah, we're still here, Lobster. I probably need to stop soon. Okay. Do we try to just run away from this hunter now? I think so. Wargun good against hunters and swarmers and hunters. Is it that much better than a plasma lance? I'm not sure that it is, but we might have to ask Cogminder. Probably would have been better to run from all these. I don't think I'm faster than the swarmers. They were a problem. And there wasn't enough room to make distance and use a launcher against them. I had to fight the swarmer. I'm okay with running from the hunter. They take shots? Yeah, but they keep catching up to you. Like, we literally have to run from them forever. And we don't know where we're going unless we go back into the hunter. And I thought there was 3 swarmers, not 5. The first 3 died very quickly. You eventually outrun... I don't know. You can definitely outrun them, but I made the decision to fight them, and I'm not completely convinced that it was the wrong decision yet. Because who knows what would have happened otherwise, but I don't think it was necessarily a bad decision. It's easy to make that that call in hindsight, though. Alright, when did we get a matter refill? 8:30? Alright, we're only 50 turns behind. Means I'm gonna fab. I guess I am fabbing Q thrusters. Q thrusters are mini fusion reactor what I want. This is wild. Oh, I forgot to put on more hackware. Cryo's not that important, but it's free with their chance of detection, really. I don't know, ZXC. I mean, there are other enemies. You have to move quite a bit to run from swarmers and hunters. A lot of times running from hunters, you take shots, unless you can use terrain effectively. But I would have had to run past the hunter, or into here, and hope for single wall digs, which we missed on here already. And there's other stuff all over the place, and there's watchers all over, so we would have been jammed, so I wouldn't have been able to see if I was going to walk into another patrol. Situations like that can spiral out of control pretty fast. I don't think it was that bad of a call to try and fight the swarmers, knowing the information we had. At worst, you get in a better position to use a launcher. Yeah, I wanted a better position for the launcher, for sure. That was definitely on my mind. But again, the best position to use a launcher was back where the hunter was. So without running into the unknown, which we were blocked by double walls, so I couldn't even do that. It looked like we would have been blocked anyways. I think what we did was fine. Considering that we were already planning on fabbing prop on this floor, we didn't really lose much. But I do think running was valid, but it's just not the decision that I decided to take there. And I don't think it was that bad of a decision. I will definitely support the decision, even in hindsight. Alright, you think we can get up here? Ooh, what could this be? Oh my god. This has to be experimental weapon or prop shielding. Or core shielding. Oh, that is experimental prop shielding. I thought I had this identified already. That's actually pretty awesome. Could have used that a second ago. Running does depend a lot on the explored terrain. Yeah. I was down here with none of this explored. Or I was in this room with none of this explored. And a hunter back here. And no knowledge of sensors or terrain anywhere else. Ooh, there's a system backup module. The question is, can I actually get out of here? This hunter is going to be annoying, isn't he? I have to fight the hunter with a launcher. I need to hide down here, actually. Okay. Now I gotta be careful for sightlines on this sentry, but that makes things a lot simpler. Okay, this isn't too bad. Let me wait a few turns. Make sure nothing else caves in here. Yikes. Guess I'll cut through here. Dude, I'm gonna be so sad when I accidentally force ram a wall. Blade traps. Oh my god, did you really just sever my hacking suite? How does that even happen? Don't sever my processors. Oh my god. This is out of control. I need to get to one of these terminals. I don't know, I just gotta hope I don't step on another blade trap. It's almost worth putting armor on, but I would be over encumbered? No, because I can do this. Slap armor on. Sweet. I'm just gonna sit here. Do I need 2 fusion reactors? But also on a fab here. I guess having a backup would be good if I could all Q thrusters. May as well. Oh my god, that's so much energy. Oh yeah, we're overweight now. I need more Q thrusters first. I'll just take off the plasma lance for a second. Ooh, insufficient matter. Q thrusters plus experimental prop shielding looks really nice here. I need matter badly. Oh, look at our energy deficit while moving is exactly 0. Or, I shouldn't even call that a deficit, but just our energy in general. Oh, another advanced hacking suite. That's convenient. There's no loss. What do we end up building next floor? I'm either going to need impulse thruster arrays to make my energy better, or more power. I think we end up taking a fusion compressor over a power slot, so utility gives us power. We're kind of maxed out on Q thrusters. Huh, I think we just keep going utility slots. And I'll use mass support util starting next floor if I have to. Over prop slots, I think. And over power, I'll use fusion compressors and improve fusion compressors. So utility is like all day. And exterms would be really annoying right now. Hope I don't jinx myself. Sweet. Alright. We're spruced up a bit. About 300 turns, we'll get another potential Bab refill. Although we're more likely to get shut out of it. I'd like to repair our plating and go to the caves. It does seem like Flight is still mainly about evolving utils and stacking hackware. Yeah, I mean... most items except for utilities are kind of heavy. So with a low support build, it's mostly about light utilities and processors. I totally concur with that. But now it's just more about that. I'd love to see, and I think Kazrati hinted at this, like more cool utilities for flight players and stuff. To kind of balance out having less flexibility with like combat and things. No reason to play 2 engines nowadays for flight, especially not that the energy cost of flight units just got cut down by a lot. We're currently playing on the original test build, so we don't have that energy to help us with. Otherwise, we'd be super fine right now with this fusion reactor. Don't really need anything from that terminal. Advanced ECM. Probably not going to use that. Matterpod. Was there a corruption cleaning utility? I think we passed something, right? I meant to grab that, but we got distracted. Let's go back to that. It'd be awesome if we could clear this corruption before entering caves. Yeah, the item filter is pretty sweet. How long would it have taken me to find that without an item filter? What do I drop for this, though? God, I gotta find out what this prototype device is. I think I want the prop shielding now that I'm using these Q thrusters, which are high coverage. I think we'll use them next floor. This field prop array is awkward, but I think I need it. You were 30% corrupted in command and felt truly nerfed time travel has become. You're pretty fast even at obscene overweight. Yeah, that's what I dropped in the chat, patron chat last night, and I think Kiz said they fixed it a bit. But the overweight speeds are kind of crazy. Like, it was hard to get over like 300 speed yesterday in the first pre-release. I don't know how it is now. I'm only at 190 on core hover right now, but I don't have much mass. Damn, I don't know what to drop. I thought no stack was supposed to fix this. Does a fusion comp go for now? And I can fab improved fusion comp soon? I'm probably not going to use it at fusion comp this depth. Although I might use it very soon on the next floor. Oh, I really want the prop shielding art to at least scanalyze it. This field prop array is awkward, but I might not get a chance to fab another Q thruster. Which doesn't leave me with enough backups to feel safe. Am I crazy? Let's get rid of the long-range sensors. Potentially throwing. I don't know. Everything's pretty valuable here. I think we drop the fusion compressor for now. And hope this is improved fusion compressor, or we can fab another one. Grab this matter. Huh, do I drop the field prop array and pick up the field prop drive? That actually seems like a good option. So now I have 2 slots for backup prop. There we go. Wait, this guy's not even in this room? Oh, we knew that. Overloading's pretty good now, too, you think? Yeah, but you have to, like... you can't overload all the time unless you can like repair a lot. I feel like it's a hard balance to strike. Four Q thrusters barely supported by mini fusion. Yes, but this is actually old numbers. Like this was the same way previously too. I'm not using the new numbers yet. We would have like a ton of surplus energy with the current patch. Yeah, arc being faster is terrifying, actually. I don't know if... I'm curious if Kizrati realizes the implication of giving them more prop to increase their support. Just gonna hold down 5 for a minute. Ooh, fab allocation. Let's go. Plus 532 at 532. Hold on, what am I building? I could probably build 2 things. Do I do more Q thrusters so I can actually have 2 backup Q thrusters? Then experimental sensors would be a good thing to have as a backup instead of the long range. Although not necessarily worth a hack. I could get more hackware for the next floor, but I have a feeling we're going to try to fill those slots with fusion compressor plus mass utility. Actuator array is a good stash for late game. Backup Q thrusters? I know, it's kind of wild that I'm actually using them. They're actually really good except for their coverage right in the current build. Current test build. I could use another Plasma Lance too. Probably end up fabbing an Actuator Array to stash before I do a Plasma Lance, because I don't know if 4 weapon slots is going to be sustainable with low flight support. Alright, I am going to fab the Q thrusters here. High rolling for a 1 weapon build. Well, I'm not going to evolve weapon slots till access, so we can do that. But this depth in particular is an interesting spot because there's not a lot of stuff worth fabbing. So I like to fab a bunch of Plasma Lances here. You used to build Nano Swords before Piercing got buffed, but Nano Swords are 8p instead of Plasma Lances, which are 7p, so you have to wait another depth. And the rating 8 prototypes are very competitive for late game builds, while the rating 7 prototypes aren't nearly as competitive. So it's really awesome to use this depth to build a bunch of Plasma Lances to carry into the late game. So I have 3 of them right now. But yeah, if we end up getting... 1 weapon build is intriguing. Nano Swords are 0 delay, right? A 0 delay Nano Sword 1 weapon build is kind of interesting. Oh, Longsword is the one that got brought from -50 to 0. So 1 weapon Plasma Lance is pretty interesting. Let's put this to rest. Where are my nanoswords at? Yeah, they're plus 50 now, that's right. They used to be really broken at 0. Hold up. This is interesting. Is this... Oh, never mind. For some reason, I thought this was only white because I might have forgot it in game, but they're all white symbols of this screen. It's actually a prototype too. One weapon plasma is maximum efficiency at moving at sufficient DPS. Is it? I think I did some quick calcs previously, and every additional weapon you add, assuming you have a decent actuator array, is a huge increase in DPS. Because the only cost is the delay. So if I swing 2 plasma lances, it goes from costing 250 turns to 300 turns and doubling my DPS. But that only activates like 40% of the time, I think, if you have the experimental actuator array. So it's like just 40% of that. But it's like plus 40%, what? I gotta use like a spreadsheet to figure that out. But I'm pretty sure it works out that more weapon slots is a lot of DPS. You're right though, having one slot there, because that frees up the actuator array as well. So you, from 2 or 3 slots, that frees up a lot of other utility slots. I'm willing to try it. It'd be fun to do on this build, because now's like actually the time to have something like that. Alright, can we chill here for a while? I probably need to purge alert after that quarantine. Programmers called. All right, no corruption. All right, I'm not gonna chase you all the way up there. Okay, and this is experimental sensor array, right? Cool. And we're locked out. So the main thing I want to do now is scanalyze. I can get over there somehow. Oh, I want to repair my light armor too. Plasma cutters. Don't care about any of that. You suspect QCap legs treads is the most busted one weapon build? Oh, without a doubt. Because QCap, you only want one weapon to begin with. Like QCap alpha cannons are probably pretty sick. Or like QCap like Cooled Nova is probably pretty sweet as well. With a one weapon build. Even if you don't overload it. Heavy combat is pretty good when your main attrition is 1 slot's worth of weapons. That's true too. Only having 1 coverage worth of weapon exposure. Dude, combat Herf cannon schematic. I will take that. Locate traps. Tracking Trojan. Take the zone layout. Combat Herf? You know it. Oh, this is sec level 3. Although I guess we're not using backup power anymore. I guess the nice thing about having a limited inventory is I can repair everything. Even after getting traced. Okay. Scanalyzer is close. Yeah. What, you want to evolve 4 weapons and mats, and then play that way through to S7, and then have the opportunity to transition to 1 weapon? Recall exterms. Looks like I could run past here. Oh shoot. That was a mistake. Good thing I have backup sensors, huh? Where were they here? Oh no, I don't know what tile he was on, because I had to reset. Oh yeah, that's fun. This guy was here? Oh my god, what is our alert now? Where are you shooting me from, dude? Oh my god. Oh, these guys are reinforcements. It's a little sketchy. Hey, welcome back, Sherlock. Yeah, it definitely shouldn't be guaranteed, but knowing that it's a somewhat reasonable option to find that slot reorganizer is a pretty cool thing. Oh, I just damaged all my Q thrusters. I'm just gonna go back to this. And go through this upper caves? I guess so. Look what you made me do. Why am I so hot still? Oh, I don't have the mini fusion reactor. It's really heating me up. I have net zero cooling. I'm actually gonna have a problem with fusion compressors. I probably need to go back down to a mic fission core if I use a fusion compressor. Or ideally backup power 3. It's not bad to go 4 weapon, SB and graviton armor. That's true, weapons are decent coverage. Except, yeah, if you're using weapon casings and you don't want your coverage in your weapons. You don't like the SB being a thing in gunner builds? I think SB is one of the more interesting items. It's more valuable as armor than as a weapon. And it's pretty cool that gives you the flexibility to use one type of slot for something different. And that slot's not a utility, because utility slots can be used for anything currently, which is a little strong. Okay, it's just a matter filter. I may as well scan it, right? All that for a matter filter. Okay, there's a repair station down here. Let's go repair our entire inventory. And get the heck off of this floor. Personally, I think SB is some of the best design in the game. Yeah, I completely agree with that. Okay, that's actually all I can get off of this one. Oh, there's a repair station right there, too. Hold on. You like SB being used in gun builds because of ugly UI considerations? What's so ugly about the UI there? I don't think the UI is that bad in that situation. Is it? Hurt your thread a bit after making all that mess. Yeah, needing it to be active to regen is a little awkward. That's kind of a that has nothing to do with gun builds, but that's like a weird UI issue with SB itself. Some of the ways that items have to be like activated and stuff is a little awkward in Cogmind. Like a guided weapon nerf? Yeah, totally. Oh shoot. There's a secret door there. Did you tell anyone about me? Doesn't look like it. Dude, it's blowing my mind that Q thrusters are good right now. Well, I have an extra inventory slot. Oh, because I dropped that matter filter. Anything else we want to take with us? Not really. Oh, I could take the... Where was that hype weapon? Maybe I grab the KE pen to pull this sentry, since I have room for it. Instead of risking getting shot once. Eight is the maximum mass per slot you can get on flight with any normal weapon that I know about. So yeah, it's pretty sweet. Actually, I I just go around this way, right? Yeah, so you probably weren't here when I was looking at it, but the Q thruster, it has the exact same stats as the improved. Actually, all the Q thrusters have the same exact stats except for their speed and their coverage. This is actually identical to the improved Q thruster, which was my old favorite, except that has 15 coverage, which is a pretty big difference, and 35 speed, which isn't a major difference. But what's really nice about the Q thruster is it fabs in pairs, and you can repair it. You can't repair any of the prototype Q thrusters. Beta 11 potentially is going to be a while still. I'm sure it's going to be a couple of months. Alright, into the caves. Yeah, we're, this build is looking fantastic to me. I haven't really had to adjust my playstyle that much for the new flight stuff. The flight changes. The differences would be I'd probably still be using 2 thrusters, and I'd probably have 2 large storage units on right now. Which would be what, plus 16 inventory? No, plus 12 inventory. I don't think I'd have 3 large storage yet, normally. So this isn't too dissimilar from how I'd be playing normally. As much as I'd love to keep playing, I think we're going to call the stream here. It's getting super late for me. I have been on for almost 9 hours. Wow. So I'm going to eat dinner and go to bed. But man, I wanted to wrap up this run this weekend. I could stream tomorrow, but I don't want to stream all day again. And I doubt I'm going to get to extended in one more session. So whether I stream tomorrow or not for a shorter stream, I wonder if I end up... Maybe I hold this run till next weekend. I was hoping to finish this up so I could give some feedback. Because I'm sure Kizrati's going to continue making a lot of tweaks during the week, but I think we just continue this into next weekend. I'd like to stream this whole thing, and I'm going to keep it on this build. I want to play Flight when it's at its most challenging. And Flight's only going to get easier from here. And it already has, in fact, with the really generous energy buff to Flight. But I'm enjoying this challenge so far, and I mean, I'm using Q thrusters for crying out loud. Like, we are adapting, but it's really fun to see how we do change things. So yeah, this has been a lot of fun. But thanks for hanging out, everyone. I'm super happy to have you all here. This has been a really fun 2 streams playing on this test build last night and today. Definitely check out the Discord if you guys want to continue the conversation and be more interactive in the community. Especially if you want to check out those game nights. I think we're going to try and play Duck a Game tomorrow, which is like a little like a platformer, Super Smash Brothers style, but like a lot more casual and quick runs. We played golf with friends last week, which I would love to do again. We had a blast doing that. So lots of cool stuff there.